Why don't we go next to Diego from California?
Hello,
Hello.
what's going on? I had a question about what do you think about the growth of people being interested in socialism or any sort of a radical kind of socialist ideologies in America?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I think it's not surprising that when a system is failing, that it creates a window of opportunity of getting people to jump on board with really different systems. So, like, for example, I would agree with the socialists that our form of capitalism has failed so many people. But for me, the solution is well regulated capitalism called social democracy in the Northern European model. But I understand how, if someone is just getting introduced to some of this stuff, whatever seems the most different from what we have will have a certain amount of appeal. So I guess I'd say it's not super surprising that that's what's going on.
Yeah, with the Nordic model, what I found interesting is the role of like more radical socialist elements in those countries that helped push for some of the social democratic things like rent controls and other government programs. Do you think that could be achieved here, or what's your opinion on that generally?
Could which part be achieved here? Just having rent controls?
I guess. Do you think a revolutionary, radical, socialist element in the country could serve to bolster social democracy in America, like it did at times in Scandinavia?
I think so. And I've said before, I had an interview with a streamer who goes by the name Vosh. Some people say Vaush, some people say Vaosh.
Hmm.
And while he is a socialist and I am not, we were in agreement that right now the social democrats and the socialists should really be pushing for very similar socially democratic policies, because if there is to be socialism, it will quite likely go through social democracy. Now, there's a different revolutionary perspective which says, no, 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 there's no need to go through social democracy. You just got to crush capitalism and then put in socialism. Even though I'm not a socialist, to me, the most likely path to socialism is through social democracy. So, yeah, I agree that right now, social democrats and actual socialists could very much be united on getting to socially democratic policy. If and when we get the US to be more like that, at that point, the social democrats and the socialists can fight it out for whether we keep going.
Yeah, I generally agree at this current point with both of the parties being pretty, like the Democrat and Republican parties being pretty rough when it comes to capitalism and their kind of just unbridled support for it. So it does seem like anyone left of that is kind of left out in the dust, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't. There's a lot of people that are just outside of that two-party paradigm, and it's not surprising that when something else comes along that's appealed to them, that they would gravitate towards it. No, no shock at all.
Well, thanks for answering my question. That was cool.
My pleasure. All right, Sir Diego, very much appreciate the call.
Sir,